Hello, everybody. Welcome to this Superman video in this Superman Planet X converse of channel. In this Superman conversation, we are your Superman hosts, MrESPNozaX Superman X.
Oh, do you want me to go? Oh, and Super MGG.
The Superman with class.
And here, we're here to talk about a very, very, well, I say, in my opinion, a really great movie that just came out over the weekend. Well, at the time of this recording, it's like literally 2 days ago, or 3 days ago, my bad. We're here to talk about Superman 2025, which was directed, written, and co-produced by the what I like to call the superhero movie guru himself, James Gunn. Because man, oh man, if your universe is failing, just give it to James Gunn. He'll freaking save it.
Just get it to him.
Yeah, just give it to him, man. It's all like we've come a long way. The Marvel Cinematic Universe definitely built up a lot. Like we didn't literally had a Avengers movie till like 8, 9, 10, like 4 years and everything. It was built up with like just separate solo character movies and everything like that, starting off with Iron Man from 2008 and everything and stuff. While the MCU was very hot and everything, I guess Warner Brothers decided, oh, we're gonna do our own universe and everything. And then after that, it was rushed. Everything felt rushed. Everyone was just pushed in there, all smushed together to make an ugly Oreo and everything like that. Not a good flavored Oreo, pretty much. Though the DCEU, this DC Extended Universe, whatever you want to call it, and stuff, there were some good movies, but it definitely needed to be more built up in order to lead up to the Justice League movie. After the Justice League movie, after that pretty much bombed, they made other movies that just were either good or some of them were pretty bad, and Warner Bros. Decided, nah, we can't, we got to scrap this whole idea and everything and just reset, just reset and everything. And then pretty much they went to the guy, who many of you guys know directed a Marvel movie in the MCU, which was Guardians of the Galaxy, all three of them and stuff. And then he jumped ship to DC as none other than James Gunn, and he brought in all his styles into it. He brought in his brother. He brought in freaking that one guy from The Walking Dead. He brought in he brought in Nathan Fillion. He brought his hot wife into it. He brought John Cena in as well. You already know what James Gunn does and everything like that and stuff. And honestly, I gotta say, From expectations, I felt like this was going to be a great movie, nonetheless, and everything. Like I felt, I had high hopes, because it's James Gunn. James Gunn knows his stuff. He just recently he recently was involved in the Suicide Squad movie, and man, that movie was a big step up from the other Suicide Squad, the first Suicide Squad movie, and everything like that. And it's really crazy that this guy just goes in the bottom of the barrel and bring in some C-list, D-list villains into it and everything, make them like the best thing in the movie, and pretty much. And then after that, they just decided, okay, you know what, he's in charge. Like he's in charge of all DC stuff, and pretty much this is pretty much the start of the this new universe, and everything. And yeah, it was great. It was a great movie. I honestly loved it and everything. I trusted James Gunn with it, and he definitely executed and everything like that. You want to start off? You want to talk about it? Gaming with Class.
Or I'll say some things. Yeah, like going into it, like when he did the initial announcement of just kind of talking about that, hey, we're gonna do a new Superman movie. It's not gonna be an origin story. And these were like the key things I want with this film. And that, like when he was listing off kind of his inspirations leading to his movie and what kind of he identified with the Superman character and what he wanted to portray in the movie, really gave me a lot of hope for this one. Because I wasn't, just to be real, I was not a big fan of Zack Snyder's portrayal of Superman and Man of Steel. I didn't like that iteration of the character, and everything leading up to this movie, it felt like this is what I love about the Superman in the comics, in the animated series, and in the Christopher Reeve version of the character. Just that big character who inspires hope, is there for everyone, keeping everyone safe. Like, that's what I wanted, and that's pretty much what I got with this movie. Like, I really enjoyed it a lot. Like, I loved it. It was what I've been wanting from a Superman movie for like a really long time. And I knew James Gunn, like, he's good when it comes to characters. And I knew he was going to excel in that, and he did a really fantastic job across like this whole movie. Like, just like in a general sense, like, this movie kicked ass.
Oh, can I go? Or do you have anything else?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, so to follow up on the MCU point, MCU was definitely going hot. Nowadays, we've definitely reached a bit of MCU fatigue, superhero fatigue, as you could say. Especially with the whole Joss Whedon situation, which, if you know, you know. I'll just say about that. But anyway, so moving on to this new cinematic universe with DC, especially after the last one kind of, I'm not exactly, I guess, petered out with the Flash movie. I was a little bit like, not really sure what to expect with this new one, but hearing James Gunn at the helm with this new Superman, I was cautiously optimistic, though. Like, I'm not a huge DC guy when it comes to that, or I'm not really that big into Superman or even Batman. Sorry, I'm not even that. Oh my god. Sorry, one moment. I'm not that huge into DC, Batman, Superman, or any of that stuff, though. But, I enjoy it casually for what it is. And, Gunn typically has a pretty good track record, though, so I had some decent hopes. So, going into this flick, I saw it seems like it was definitely embodying a lot of the hope and a lot of just the... I'm not sure how you would describe it, though. I guess a lot more of the, positivity that the character invokes rather than what we were getting with the Snyder iteration and the Injustice iterations, which, hey, to their credit, they have their pros, but I think people are kind of getting sick of dark, moody, and evil Superman.
Yeah. Yes.
I just want to see Superman where his suit looks colorful and not like dark gray. Superman should not be snapping people's necks.
Yeah,
like, I was cool. Like, I was cool with a dark Superman, like a more evil Superman and everything like that. But after doing it for a bunch of times, I'm like, I'm sick of this. Where's Good Scout Superman?
Yeah, Justice, and then there was everything else: Invincible, The Boys, Epiphany City. Yeah. Oh god.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, that's enough, guys. I've had
we get it, We get it. We get it. Superman can be evil and everything, blah blah blah. I'm tired of it.
And it's a great story. The issue is that you have to build to that.
Yeah.
You have to build to that story. Man of Steel kind of started off at the end. Like, already snapping necks, Batman v Superman, he's destroying Batman. I'm like, we never got Superman in any of those movies.
Yeah.
The only time we got him was the post-credit scene of Shazam.
Yeah.
When he came to have lunch with him, that's the only time. He wasn't even in that movie. Superman would have done something like that. Always getting bullied. I'm going to have lunch with him.
Yeah.
Superman's only actual Superman thing in that entire DCU thing was a ending cameo where Henry Cavill wasn't even there.
Oh my god.
And the last thing we ever got from Henry Cavill Superman was literally Black Adam and everything, which laid up to nothing.
Yep.
But I mean, if that was then and there. It's like, okay, we finally got the Superman. His freaking suit's bright. He has the curly hair, the curly front hair, and everything like that. We finally got him, but just didn't do anything with it. I blame you, Rock.
We finally got the Superman theme. And I will say it's played
for
a
like
good
30
amount
seconds.
throughout the movie, and it's used well, thank God.
Oh, you're talking about in the new one. They're talking about like when they tried to play it in Justice League, and it did nothing.
Oh, no, not there. I mean in the new movie, the gun fun.
Oh, yeah, they do it all across, and I love that.
Yes,
That theme like hits me on like, I don't know what it is. It like hits me on like a super deep level. I don't know what about it but it always gets me. And every single time in that movie, it was like,
I'm not a music guy, but I think just like the way it's composed, though, definitely has a way it builds, though. Definitely builds in a very. I want to find a better synonym for this, but I'll just say it: hope, in a very hopeful way.
Like, yeah, like you're like you're looking for hope, you're looking for something, and that theme plays, and like you're freaking somebody's about to save the day, pretty much, and everything. Like you're rescued, pretty much. Like you're like like somebody had saved you, pretty much. Yeah. That's that's like the comeback theme, pretty much. It's like when the heroes are down and that theme plays, it's like, oh yeah, they here comes the cavalry, pretty much.
Yeah, exactly. And I know some people are. I've heard a couple complaints regarding this. I saw a few reviews for this movie. I heard a couple complaints of people saying like,
oh, now we're going into spoiler territory. So
yeah,
if anyone's not seen the movie, click away from the video. Yes.
All right, good. Lex Luthor dies. I can't believe they killed him off in this. That was crazy.
I freaking imagine that. but I heard some complaints of people saying like they didn't show off the origin story. The film. Some people said that the film.
Give me a break.
Some people were saying the film felt kind of like a sequel to a previous film, and honestly, I'm okay with it. By this point, the filmmakers knows like, okay, the audience knows who Superman is. We've seen the iterations. We know what goes on. The little beginning where it has like 300 years later. 30 years later, 3 years later, 3 months, 3 hours. Like that was perfect. I love that.
Yeah, that's the perfect setup. The people who are like, we needed a setup. There is right there.
There it is. It's
right there, and that's the best way they could have gone about it. Like, here's all the setup you need, and like they slowly give it to you throughout the movie. They talk about it in exposition, so it's like you're given the backstory.
Mm-hmm.
And it plays through.
And I like that it was almost like you jumped into a Saturday morning cartoon because it's like, oh, I just randomly hit this episode. Like someone said, this movie feels like if it was a movie or a show, it feels like season 3, episode 16. And I love it for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It feels like you jumped into the middle of a Superman episode.
Yeah. Because it's like, dude, I'm sick and tired of seeing Krypton getting blown up for like the 7th time. I'm tired of freaking the Wayne family get shot and that alley for like what, the 16th time or 50th time? I don't know. Freaking, I lost count. I'm tired of seeing Uncle Ben get shot too. Like I'm tired of these origin stories that I've been told so many times. So I was really happy, they did that with the Batman. They skipped over all that. They pretty much set in exposition, and it's like, oh hey, like it's already been this much years since the Waynes died and everything like that and stuff. Like, hey, this vigilante just came out of nowhere, freaking stopped the crime boss from selling these drugs and everything like that. Whereas in the Superman movie, it's like they say it in text. It's like, hey, look, Superman's born. Superman, saves the day for the first time. Like Superman lost his first fight 3 hours ago. So it's like I'm happy.
Perfect.
Yeah, we know who he is.
Movie.
Just get on with it. And it's
like that's the perfect start to a movie. It's like you already know Superman's strong. You started off, Superman lost the first fight ever. Boom.
Mm-hmm.
Like you already know like the chips are down with him. So it's like you're already rooting for him, and it's been a minute into the movie. Like that was a brilliant choice. I really don't understand the people who really needed, like, we needed the backstory or the prequel to it. Like, we have those.
Exactly. And it's still, like, decently early on, though. Like, okay, the world's getting adjusted to him. Time has passed, but it's still still a fairly young career for him.
And I love even that aspect, too, in the movie of just how, like, people are adjusted to it. It's good to act. I kind of just like in this movie that superheroes got to do superhero things.
Exactly.
Like people are walking up, hey Superman, what's up? Hey, remember that sandwich I gave you a week ago? Like I love that. I'm like, there we go, finally. Like, when's the last time the Avengers did?
Yes.
For real, right?
We see them.
I don't know if you've seen Thunderbolts, but that movie also had heroes helping people, and it's like, wow, this is what I've been missing. All these movies have been like they're fighting aliens or some intergalactic threats. Like, I want people on the ground level.
Yeah,
exactly. I'm glad they spend a decent amount of time actually saving people. You definitely get a sense of like this is when heroes were just good people, which I gotta say I've started to miss that. It's like, oh my lord. But anyway, I also picked this up though from a YouTube comment, but I love how both the trailer and the movie starts off with Superman at his lowest moment, and then he progressively starts building up and up and up as the movie progresses.
Oh yeah, definitely. I do love that. Yeah.
Oh,
It's funny. It's funny how people complain. It's like throughout the whole trailer, like, why is Superman getting beat up? Like, dude, he's like, what the fuck? You expect him to fucking just be all powerful, be a Gary Stu, and everything like that? No, dude, we got to see our heroes fall on their lowest point at some time. You know what I mean?
You got to have stakes in a movie. It's like if Superman was impossible to beat, there's no point to even have an Act 2 or 3. It's like he could have just instantly destroyed people. It's like you got to have some tension in the movie. Like your character can't be perfect, and it's like, as huge of a character as Superman, he can't be perfect either. Like he has so much conflict in the movie. Like that's all the really interesting stuff in there. So it's weird to be like, oh no, he was getting beat up too much. It's like they put him in situations where he's getting tore up. Like when he was on the kryptonite. See, that's an unwinnable situation right there.
Let's see. I guess this would be a good time to bring up Crypto. What'd you guys think of how they iterated on Crypto here?
He's probably one of the best parts of the movie. He was really fun to watch and everything like that.
Absolute
I really do like
loose
Crypto.
cannon.
Yeah,
dog.
I really liked. Crypto.
Get this dog a leash! Oh my god!
Crypto and Mr. Terrific's chemistry really good.
Hey, those things aren't cheap.
Bit up the spear. That look on his face.
And then like when he was like,
Whose
oh
dog
man,
is this?
I was like, you brought the dog.
This isn't terrific. Okay, a worse movie would have made that joke or something like that.
Oh yeah, a worse movie would have made that joke.
Yeah, definitely. I will say this. I do love the movie. There is kind of one problem I did have with it and everything like that.
Oh, you want to talk about it already?
Yeah, so pretty much you all know the origin of Superman. He's from Krypton. He lands to Earth. His father, before he died, gives him a message saying like, hey son, I love you and everything. The planet from where you were born in is about to blow up, so you won't be able to see me anymore, blah 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 and all that. We love you very much and everything. See, there's different iterations to it, and this is something like, I guess, now that, I'm out of that fresh phase from watching the movie, now I'm like, okay, it's all coming back to me and everything like that and stuff. But see, the thing was, so pretty much in this message, there's a second part of it that's pretty much was damaged during the crash and everything. And pretty much we don't know what that second part of the message is. When it's finally revealed, when Lex Luthor infiltrated, the Fortress of Solitude, and then pretty much, I forgot the henchman. Who was that henchwoman's name again?
Oh, the henchwoman's name?
The nanite bot lady, whatever.
I don't think they say her name. If they did, I didn't catch it.
They do say her name, I think. The engineer.
The engineer.
I believe so.
Oh, okay.
I think it is. I don't know.
I just looked it up. It is the engineer.
Okay, I don't know how I knew that.
So yeah, the engineer, goes in, does her thing, and pretty much it was able to pick up like the rest of that second message. Lex Luthor puts it up all, everywhere in Metropolis, in the world, pretty much. And then pretty much, the second message was like, hey son, just like while you're there, go clap some cheeks and freaking commit some crimes and freaking rule the world and everything like that.
It's a world for you to comfortably rule. It's like, oh, but this I would have expected from like an Injustice Superman type of story. And I honestly thought like, did they fully like restore the message? I thought they only restored like the end of it. I thought like the twist later on was going to be like it was like an out of context.
No, that is the full message there.
Oh my god.
The twist was that the message was that they did tell him after that, hey, your prime objective pretty much on Earth is to be the ruler of it and have this harem of women. Like that was the plot twist inherently with that.
Oh my god. Now, I'm not super familiar with the comics and Krypton's lore, world, and all that, but as far as I'm aware, do they actually do that?
There was an iteration where like they pretty much told Superman like, "Hey, this world is for you to conquer," pretty much blah blah blah. There has been one where Superman just like, "Nah, I'm not gonna, I'm gonna be my own person," pretty much and everything. I don't freaking speak for my dad and everything.
Exactly.
I know there was also so like the parents, like the father figures and everything like that. There's different iterations, especially with Batman's parents. They do kind of explain it in the Telltale Batman series. They kind of do use that for the Batman and stuff, where it's like they're like these evil guys that were working for Falcone and stuff. But there was a version where it's Jor-El was kind of like an evil douchebag pretty much and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Wasn't it on like the same universe where Martha Wayne was the one who became the Joker?
Oh yeah.
No.
Oh yeah. It was the Flashpoint universe where Thomas Wayne was Batman after Bruce Wayne was the one that got shot, and then Martha turns to the Joker. Yeah, that did happen.
Yeah. Side comment: I'm sad the original ending to that Joker movie wasn't him shooting Bruce. That would have been the perfect ending. It's like that's it. He won. He killed Batman.
Oh my god.
Man, they made it to the Joker too, and we ain't getting into that.
Yeah, less said about that, the better. But anyway, moving on. But yeah, I agree. Like that was. I understand they had to have some form of like explanation for like why the public is now suspicious of Superman, but like unless they plan on developing this in an interesting and engaging way, I wasn't too thrilled about this plot.
They ended it off pretty much with that, and
really,
yeah,
inherently. Well, like the scene where Clark's talking to like talking to his pa on the farm, they pretty much kind of like, hey, like even though they're like your blood, it's like there's still the bond that we share as a family, and that doesn't align with you in that way.
Mm-hmm.
And him at the end of the movie, like the very last scene where he's like, oh, you want to see the footage of your family now, it makes you happy, and it shows that montage of him growing up on Earth, like that.
Mm-hmm.
Inherently there was like, these are who I choose as my parents there.
Exactly. I do confess, God, I guess I should bring up this story. I had some bad stomach problems while watching this film, and I puked in the theater. It was a 10 o'clock showing, and I was the only person there, but I puked during the theater, and it was like around that conversation when he's talking with his father, so I missed that whole scene. I'm gonna watch the movie again tomorrow. That
scene's really good.
Yeah,
that's one of like my top
good
scenes in the movie. So that one,
one
really is like, that's like the full like the theme of the movie, and just that whole plot point is right there of him having this doubt and all this thing, and him kind of being like, hey, no, like you have this in you.
Mm-hmm. Family is not blood. Family is those who are there for you.
Yeah, and like James Gunn's talked about this choice. He said that like this one has been in the first draft of the script, it's been in there, and that he wanted in there just because he wanted to change some things, but still keep the ethos of Superman in a way inherently. And he said he found it as like an interesting dynamic doing that, and just how it kind of plays into Superman, and how like Lex Luthor and this kind of dynamic between those two.
Oh
no.
Where like Lex kind of has him in a way where it's like in a devious way, with that having that full recording now, where he can use it against him in a way that's gonna mess with Superman in like mentally and internally as like conflict.
Mm-hmm.
And as that like superhero kind of like otherworldly being that he's kind of been perceived as to the world. So it's like, in terms of the broader scope, like it works really well. I feel like the second they got Bradley Cooper, I was like, oh, he about to be evil. They gave him the villain beard.
I get you, yeah, though. And it wasn't just like Earp as well, though. It was the rest of the Justice Gang who were also having their doubts.
Like, I'm clapping it up for the Justice Gang.
That is
Justice Gang.
That is a very Gunn like written line if I ever saw one.
You want to join my team? What's the name? Justice Gang? I like that. You're in.
Oh my goodness. Well, since we brought him up, you guys want to talk about how they portrayed Luther in this film?
You want to start? You want to start with it, GamingWithClass?
Man, I love the portrayal of Lex Luthor in this
Yep.
movie. They made him the biggest hater. They kept it consistent. And there was a review I read, and someone said, Nicholas Holt's performance of Lex Luthor is way too cartoonish. It's over the top. I'm like, that's Lex Luthor. That's him. Like he's extremely petty. He will do everything he can to stop Superman. So it felt on there, and like they really made him aggravating to watch in this movie, where you're just getting annoyed and just pissed at him.
Yeah, he's aggravating with confidence. The scene where Clark's coming in, like ripping down like the desk, yelling, "Where is Crypto?" And Lex is just staring there, completely unfazed, drinking his mug and just talking under his breath. It's like, yep, that's Lex standing right in front of someone who could easily crush him, who is pissed, just right there.
Locking ex-girlfriends in pocket dimensions because they said the wrong thing. Like, it's so goofy. Get this evil too. It's like, hey, we're gonna lock this guy in here, and we're gonna lock his son across the way, so he can't do anything. Like, that's just mean.
My God, who pissed in your Cheerios? Oh, my Lord. God, what was it all started with those 40 cakes.
Yes.
But man, oh man. I will say, before I forget, I love the little temper tantrum he has where he breaks the mugs. They give him a new one just so he can knock it over again. It's like,
break that one too.
Oh my Lord. And I will say, I was very glad near the end when he gets his comeuppance, when Crypto basically ragdolls him. It's like, yep. He's like, yep. Like, you can even see in Clark's face, it's like, Crypto, please stop. Don't do that. But even then, he's kind of thinking like, yeah, maybe I'll let him have a little fun.
Yeah.
It's been a rough day,
That was this movie's version of Hulk tearing up Loki.
Yeah,
exactly.
Pretty much. I am a human being, you foul creature, and I will not be. Pretty much. But yeah, Lex Luthor's Nicholas Holt's portrayal of Lex Luthor was really, really great. It's like, yeah, he was the biggest hater. It reminded me a lot of like, the comics, Smallville, the TV show. Not to make any comparisons. That I forget the actor's name, but he does a good job as Lex Luthor. If anyone's not watched Smallville, but yeah, definitely his portrayal was like, yeah, I'm a biggest hater. I'll do anything I can to pretty much destroy you and have the people turn against you, pretty much, and all that stuff. I'll freaking kill everyone you love to get what I need and everything like that and stuff. Even that reporter that you always talk to, Clark Kent.
you could tell he was just thinking like, oh, you poor sucker. But admittedly, that was also right after he Russian roulette.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah,
oh my God.
Yeah.
The
one that gave him the sandwich, the one that pretty much helped him up while he was battling the kaiju.
Yeah.
Oh no. Yeah. Or no, was it the hammer? The hammer, the Bolivian, which is
it was the hammer.
Yeah, which was revealed to be Ultraman, which is Superman's doppelganger from Earth 2. But in this one, he's just like a clone. And I was really surprised that it was actually just like, again, David as Ultraman. I was all like, oh, snap. So it isn't Henry Cavill like the internet said.
The internet really said that?
Yeah.
That would have been hilarious if it was.
That would have, I would have been like, what? That would have been more, it would have taken me out of the movie. I would have been like, this is stupid. It's like, yeah, I get it, but
oh, what? You didn't laugh when they brought in George Clooney for the Flash movie?
I haven't seen the Flash movie yet. I saw that cameo. Yeah. I've had the heart to watch it.
That was the only best part of that movie. Everything else, besides Michael Keaton and besides the actors who played Supergirl, but they were fine. But anyway, we're kind of going off topic. Anyway, moving on. But yeah, his performance was great. I guess the one person that also did a really great performance, and finally, gotten the treatment that he definitely deserved was the actor who played Mr. Terrific. Man, dude.
Eddie Gathegi, because he was in X-Men First Class.
That's where I recognize him.
He was done so dirty, and it's bothered me for years. Like I was mad watching it in theaters with my sister. Cause I was like, man, he had 5 seconds of screen time and they killed him.
Oh,
in the dumbest way possible. After so I'm so happy he got this movie, and he legit is like the fan favorite. Every single review and people who've seen him were like, "Oh, Mr. Terrific was like my favorite part of that movie." Now I'm ready for that show to drop.
Oh yeah, definitely.
One word: charisma.
He did such a great job, dude. Like, man, that's honestly my favorite portrayal of Mr. Terrific. Like in anything, like he was just remarkable. That action scene where he was just beating up people with the T-spheres and everything, that was freaking great, dude. Like that was like a Quicksilver moment from X-Men.
Oh my god, yes.
just him, even just like facial, just like the face will be given. Someone will say something stupid, he'll just look at him, not even say anything, just look, and you already know what he's thinking internally.
My favorite part was this, like that Lex Luthor IT guy was like, "I could help you stop him," and he pushes him out like, "I don't need your fucking help. What the fuck?"
Yeah. After everything, it's like, no, I got it. No, shoot, get out of here, nerd. Oh my god. But man, yes, like they did him well though. I gotta say, like I'm not sure is he a real obscure DC character?
He was he started off like as a D tier character, and then like, you know, he was featured in that Justice League Unlimited show, and then, you know, he was in the Arrow TV show and everything like that, in the Arrowverse pretty much and stuff. With, I forget the actor's name, but he actually did a really good job as him as well and stuff. And yeah, you know, he you know, everybody, you know, he became like a fan favorite, you know, even before the Superman movie and everything, and like this one definitely like raised that bar high and everything for the character. Yeah, I loved Mr. Terrific even before the movie. Like Mr. Terrific's such a great character.
Yeah, he's a cool character.
Yeah.
That don't sleep on that Justice League Unlimited show. That show was
definitely not.
Yeah, oh yeah, it's really good. Yeah, it's really good. Really, really good. And another character, a part of the Justice Gang, freaking Nathan Fillion as what everybody referred to as the worst Green Lantern ever, Guy Gardner. But this movie, this movie definitely made me love Guy Gardner.
I remember like, that movie came out, people were like, oh, look, he looks stupid. This is gonna suck. I'm like, let James Gunn do his thing. Nathan Fillion is playing this. He's gonna destroy this role in the best way, and he killed it.
Oh my!
This is the best Green Lantern we've gotten on the big screen. It is better than anything in that movie they tried.
Yeah. Oh. That movie, that little cameo that they had in freaking Justice League movie, like that's the best portrayal ever. I love Green Lantern. Green Lantern is literally one of my favorite superheroes, and you know, the treatment we finally got with Guy Gardner was like, oh, I love Guy Gardner now.
And
such a great character.
This is what I love about these like iterations, though. It breathes in life, though, and adds them like just something to look forward to with like characters that had some ideas. They had some potential, though, but they didn't stick the landing.
And James Gunn he's good with that. It's like you look at even like going back to like Marvel for a bit, like the Guardians of the Galaxy, they were not like huge characters, like popular characters on like Marvel's echelon at that point. But like after those movies, like he made Guardians, like he put them on the map in a huge way. Like he's good with taking ragtag characters and like giving them this new life. Like, even with like his Suicide, like the Suicide Squad movie, he intentionally said, hey, I want to pick these characters, even though they're not like characters anyone's ever thinking of, but I want to pick them because there's something with that. And I love that he kept that with this movie too.
Exactly. I love
The fact that we finally got Element Man in a movie.
Yeah.
We got him.
We finally got Elemental Man, yeah.
and he had a much more dignified portrayal than the absorbed man from, oh god, the Ang Lee Hulk.
Well, I mean, that's a totally completely different character.
Yeah.
That's a competing comic.
Oh man.
Who came first? That is the big question right there.
That is the question.
That is the question. Where's Google at? Where are you at, Google?
Yeah. Well, let's stop the review to look at. Okay, Absorbing Man, March 1965.
Anyway, but before we get any more off topic, oh, by the way, though, I'm glad they finally got context in the trailer that was bugging the hell out of me. Like, why was there, like, an alien outside, like, destroying the city and Clark wasn't helping? It was like, oh, no, it's just an imp. They got it. It's like, I was like, okay. It's like, you know what, like, it never makes you wonder if, like, he just has an off day. He was like, okay, can I just have a day off, though? I was like, I think they got it. I just need a moment to unwind. And it looks like they got it.
Yeah.
Okay, so
another one. Another. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
So just to answer your question, you're asking who came first. Metamorph came first.
Yeah, you see, there you go. Bam.
Yeah,
better character. Kidding.
Accident. Wait, I was wrong. No, never mind. It was the opposite, Absorbing Man first.
Ah, well. Who was done better first?
He's a better character. Yeah, who was done better? Well, there was Ang Lee Hulk. There was the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. show. I mean, and then Metamorpho came out in the Superman. I say Metamorpho.
wait, no. I did. Fuck, it actually was wrong.
Oh.
Metamorpho, January 1965. Absorbing Man, March 1965.
Oh, God.
Oh,
By a few months.
It was a frickin' Barugon situation.
Yeah. Fucking Marvel just thought of it on the fly. Like, look, a supervillain that can absorb any element he touches.
Oh, my lord.
We're getting back to it. There's one more person on Justice Gang. Hot girl.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hot
yes.
girl.
So good to see her finally.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. I've been wanting her like in these like movies for a very long time. We did.
Yeah, I don't know why they never did. Like it was weird that they never did.
Yeah, she was just like either a cameo in the shows. There was Hawkman in that Black Adam movie and everything. You got a little brief of discussion about her, but now we finally fully, get her in this movie and everything. She did a really good job. Definitely, freaking was like in the show pretty much how she was and everything with everyone's all complaining about her the screams. I hear it all the time, like, dude, the scream is so annoying, but it's like that's the character.
Yeah.
People when comic book characters are acting crazy. Like comic book characters.
Yeah, people are like, man, look at that face, she looks crazy. Why are you pausing frames of movies? Like, you don't look crazy.
You don't watch movies frame by frame. You watch them at the intended speed they were shot at.
Someone actually legit said that as like a negative. Look at this frame. You think this movie's gonna be good? I'm like, you really are basing the entirety of a movie off a frame of someone screaming? Like, you sound crazy.
Oh, but man, but yeah, it was good to see Hawkgirl again. It wasn't with Jon Stewart this time, maybe another day, but
my gosh. But yeah, freaking Lois Lane. I guess that's the big one. What do you guys think of Lois Lane?
Oh, I loved how they handled her in this movie. Honestly, I think from the discussion I've seen so far, I thought she was kind of a pretty underrated factor of the film, though. I think they did a really good job with her. You could definitely tell that's like she's trying not too hard to be like get super invested in it and get like super invested in all like the craze and like the idea of dating Superman or all that stuff. But you could tell it like it's a very kind of real. I guess like there's a bit of like there's real friction between it though, but she tries not to like overextend or take it too far. She said she did consider breaking up with them, but then thought like, like you could see there was a little bit more behind that, and I'm glad. I think they did a good job of her. Like she
was really good in this movie. I really liked the portrayal of Lois Lane.
So
the actress, she did a great job.
So he's your friend, and you're not gonna go rescue him? Okay.
Yeah, they definitely had a good chemistry. I will say the chemistry between Lois and Clark in this movie, no pun intended, but it was really good. I really did like their chemistry and everything like that. That felt like they've known each other for very long. Thank God they skipped over how they fucking first met and all that stuff. Like It's like, all right, they're in a relationship, still working it out together though. Like it's not full on like, hey, I love you too basis. It's more of like, yeah, like, hey, I like you pretty much, like, and stuff. We're dating, we're making this work and everything like that and stuff. In the beginning, pretty much, it kind of like, it hits rock bottom. It hits rock bottom at first and everything like that. Then they realize, we love each other at the end, and I really do like that.
Yeah,
and stuff.
They have that little conversation for the reporter of Lois interviewing Superman, which eventually escalates into people are gonna die, which escalates into, well, yes, I know that though, but how am I going to tell everyone else that I don't know that? It's like,
okay, you just out of nowhere freaking just pretty much stop this war from happening. Yes, people are gonna die.
Exactly.
But did you establish? But did you talk to the U.S. government? Fuck the U.S. government.
I'm Superman. I can go fly over there right now.
Yeah, I'm not going for this bureaucratic nonsense though. People have to not die. Lives need saving. Hello.
Exactly.
But man,
see, they made it seem to be like this country was like, like it's really big, country that they're trying to invade. But it's like, it's a village country. Like it's a very small. Like what the hell? Hell yeah, Superman saved them.
Yeah.
And then find out he's like Luthoria. He's trying to set it up over there. Just
I was like, they're bringing back the Superman Returns plot.
Oh my god.
Except with no kryptonite crystal. It's like literally having your own army to freaking do it pretty much for you and stuff.
Sorry, I fell asleep from last night's movie night.
That's all good. It's all good.
But anyway,
it's all good.
One thing I'm glad to see that I've honestly become grateful for in its absence. I'm glad that despite the conversation, the whole country like logistics or whatever, I'm glad they didn't try and make this film political. I'm honestly appreciated when movies are just like being movies and not trying to hammer.
You gotta see it. You gotta see it. You gotta see it again.
Oh, it was. Oh, damn it.
Oh, it is. It ain't subtle either.
Superman. And honestly, they've always dealt with that though, like political stuff and all that. Superman, like Superman, freaking was like, hey, and I think was it Superman 4, Quest for Peace? Yeah, where he's like, hey. Like, all y'all not heavy missiles. I'm going to destroy them all and throw them in the sun, pretty much. Like, Superman's been dealt with, political stuff and everything like that. So I knew what's going to happen, pretty much, and everything. It's like, hey, this is like, people don't trust Superman and all that stuff, blah, 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 and everything. But the thing is just what's currently happening right now, which I won't go into detail and everything. You can figure that on your own. But what's happening on right now, I guess just kind of overshadows of the movie pretty much. And obviously people are going to pick up like, why is this thing so woke, blah, 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 and everything. I'm like, fuck you guys. It's like, I just want to enjoy a movie.
Maybe I should rephrase that. The obnoxious, preachy type of political stuff certain movies have brought up. If you know, you know.
You want to tell the audience your experience gaming with class?
Oh, what experience?
That one guy that was sleeping throughout the movie.
God. I'm not gonna get into the full theater experience. I'll just summarize it quick. The sound was whisper quiet. Kids were running down the aisles on FaceTime. chips were being loudly consumed and the bags were being crushed every 5 seconds. This big dude was like sitting 2 rows, like 2 seats next to me. And this dude fell asleep mid-movie. Like a pivotal scene. Like when Lex is shooting the dude playing Russian roulette, this dude falling asleep, snoring loud.
Oh.
Like really ruining the moment. I think I made him feel bad because he snored really loud at one point, and I snapped my head so fast to look at him, and like it was so obvious. I think people 6 rows back could see me. Like that theater set, like the theater set up where there's a big middle row, and then there's like 4 seats on the left side and like on the right side. And if you're on that right side, you can see all the seats and heads in front of you in your peripheral looking at the screen. So people saw me turn my head super quick to look at him, and he muttered something under his breath to me. I know he was mad, but I'm like, you're not ruining this movie for me. But no, this dude, so at the end of the movie, they have like that joke where it's like, Democrats and Republicans can agree on one thing. Lex Luthor sucks.
Oh, I love that
laughing.
line. I love that line.
I'm laughing. Like Maxwell Lord, I'm like, cool. And this dude, kind of loud, is just like, oh, give me a break.
Please don't be.
And it's just like,
please don't be that person in the theater.
Yeah. It's like you're snoring and coughing loud. Why are you invested in this now?
Yeah, for real.
Oh, I honestly,
and he made a really awkward joke that like bombed too.
Oh shit!
He pulled a George Costanza.
oh,
Before the movie started, it was like a Leslie Nielsen Naked Gun thing where he was telling the audience to like silence their phones and making jokes. And the last thing he said was, "Remember, if you can't afford snacks, just pick some up off the floor because it'll be there." And the dude, legit, super loud, was like, "Well, knowing this theater, you'll probably be able to find some snacks for sure." And no one said anything, and it was super awkward.
womp womp.
I'm like, this guy sucks. And then that joke landed, and he was like, not this again. I was just like, oh, this guy really sucks.
I'll say this, John. So it sounds like, you had a pretty crummy experience. All the loud people, all the obnoxious stuff, everything going on. But would you say it was worse than getting sick and throwing up in the middle of the theater? Like I did. And 10 o'clock, IMAX theater, whole theater to myself, big sickness, and then just during one of the most important scenes of the movie. Oh man.
I will say, thankfully, it was a solo IMAX.
Yeah, and thankfully the theater attendant, attendants, they were cool about it. They looked kind of jaded, and they were like, okay, whatever. But I apologized. I said, like, I'm sorry about all this, and he said, like, he just shrugged his shoulder, and he just said, shit happens. So I get the feeling he's seen a lot worse.
He's seen a lot.
He's seen a lot. Honestly, after that Minecraft movie, he's probably like,
he's fed up. Should have seen that Minecraft screening, dude.
He's probably thinking like, hey, at least this guy apologized.
Yeah.
Because honestly, they're probably shocked that you actually went to say something, because most people would let that happen and not say anything. That legit happened at a Minecraft screening. Some theater attendant went to go clean up after a thing, and someone legit did throw up and just left it there.
Oh my god!
So some people legit don't care; they just will not say anything.
Oh god!
It's like, damn, the movie's so good. It's like, dang, I'm made someone sick. It make me sick too. It's like, stop hurting Superman with that kryptonite.
It was around the same time he was getting kryptonite poisoning. So. Damn it! This is like the Nightmare on Elm Street of movies.
It's like you're getting like the Shrek 4D experience.
Oh man! Well, I guess on the topic of weird theater experiences, my mother has been watching this. I don't know if you guys recognize this, but apparently she watched a TikTok where this guy did a social experiment where he went into a theater and then he like left the theater and then just started watching a bunch of other movies. And apparently he did this for like 5 hours straight. It took him like 5 hours before he finally got caught and they kicked him out of the theater.
They would have noticed. They noticed him. They just didn't care. And then I was like, oh, I guess we gotta do something now.
Yeah.
Because with how the theaters are now, they can easily like see, like they have it in their system. Like when you get the seats, like each of the theaters have cameras in there that actually legit are faced towards the audience, so they can see every single person in a theater screening room. So if they went to a theater that was like super empty, they would be able to tell like, hey, that guy didn't get a ticket there.
Exactly, yeah. And I
They just didn't care. It's teenagers working at theater a lot of times that they're not paid enough to like deal with that.
yeah.
Pretty much.
Exactly, yeah. And I think he even said like he was grateful they kicked him out. He's like, thank God I was getting sick of watching movies. But oh man. But anyway, back on topic. Let's see. What else is there to? Actually, there's a lot to go on though. Actually, in fact, one of my friends just messaged me about a bunch of stuff that was going on. Let's see.
How about the freaking the climax, the big fight going around and everything?
We want to go to that? All right.
Oh, that was cool.
Yeah,
Oh.
freaking! I love the freaking. We just freaking mollywopped Ultraman, like just picked him up, picked him up from the leg, slammed him like a hammer. Like I was like, oh, that's my fucking Superman right there.
That part was good.
That's at the moment where he's like, you know what? I'm not in a world of cardboard anymore. I can finally unleash it.
Yes, exactly. It's all like, freaking, like, dude, that man, dude, I like that part where, like, you know, you hear the freaking the John Williams score and everything like that. We're just standing tall and everything. I had to applaud. I think me and my kids were the only ones applauding. Everyone just kind of like, why are these guys clapping and everything
I'm like
that?
after that, yeah, it's the scene in question where like he stops the building from falling on a lady's car, and then the theme slowly comes up again, and he comes up from the dust and like the suns and that shot.
Yeah, that shot was great. I applauded in that one too. But no, it was a different shot. It was like literally while he was fighting Ultraman, where he just kind of stood tall and everything like that. That I clapped on that because like that was like literally when he just freaking just like, dude, like he just went ham on him pretty much.
Yes, he just went absolutely crazy. I love that we see tons of scenes of him saving people, saving animals. It's like, yes, thank you.
Saving dogs, saving the squirrel. Like,
that fucking kaiju freaking fight was actually pretty good too.
Yeah,
like,
even then he was like thinking like, I mean, I don't want to kill, and I was thinking like we could take it to a zoo, I guess. Oh, now we're
that joke's funny when like Guy Gardner's doing the little thing in his eye, and everyone, the audience is, and like the crowd's like, ugh. He's like, you could take him out another way. That's not disgusting.
I was all like, see, the thing was with like the weakness with the kaiju, it's like it was kind of spoiled. There was actually a toy line that released during the movie where it's like literally in the insides you could put slime on it, and then like you press a button, like pretty much that slime comes out. What's with fucking toys and slime? I really don't fucking get it.
It's the 80s again.
It's the 80s again. Freaking slime toys are back now. But yeah, like
don't
literally
have Superman in like a torture chamber, and Lex Luthor's got him.
yeah.
Slime in him.
Oh my god.
Superman cops the lot.
Oh my god. But yeah, so it's like I kind of figured like, oh, so I think it's on the inside, and then like when Mr. Terrific sent us T-spheres inside it, and it's all like, oh, I knew it. And like, thank you, toy, for spoiling it for me.
Oh my god, yeah, that. Oh, by the way, can I just say like the way Lex tried to kill him like near the end of the film with all the micro machines in his lungs? I'm thinking like, my god, Lex, you are. Another example of him being pure hater. Like, he will do anything, no matter how morbid he could, just to try to take out Clark.
Yeah, that was crazy. And even the way he like got rid of him was pretty cool too. Going into the space atmosphere, then to just drop down with them.
Yeah, then him just instantly coughing it all up. It's like, oh my god, like that stuff was down deep as well. It's like, oh. It's like after that, I would have been done. Like, nope, that would have been it for me.
Like, even freaking when he was like, even when she told, I mean, even when the engineer told Lex, like, hey, like, this dude's about to hit the ground, and after that, I'm done. It's like, nah, keep freaking trying to kill him or something. Like, I was like, damn, fucking Lex don't care.
Yeah.
And I love that too, is that like he had his like in his esports team that were just primed and ready. Like, we've learned all of Superman's tactics and moves over the years, so now we know how to fight them. It's just like the A16, A1, A1,
Yeah.
B3, B4. Just like, I love it.
And I love exactly
You
what
made-
they did with A1, A1, A1. It's like, yeah, he was saving that one.
You made a mistake. You picked it, like, Superman picked it up right away. It's like, so you learned my moves and everything like that. Okay. Like, keep trying that. And then just totally destroyed Ultraman. It's like, I know what you guys are doing.
Yeah, second those drones were gone. It's like, because Lex said, it's like, yeah, this guy is like dumb as bricks, but you give him commands, he's perfect. Second those drones were done, it was a wrap.
Yeah, pretty much.
It was done.
Into the black hole you go.
See, maybe Bizarro.
That was everyone saying, Bizarro or Doomsday, because like if you read the comic books, you could kind of see like the suit he kind of wore kind of was like when Doomsday arrived on Earth during the death of Superman comic book storyline. Like, a lot of people are saying also like Doomsday, but GWC said it. It's like, it's too early for that, pretty much.
Yeah. It was way too early for us to get it in Batman v Superman. It's like, that's a huge Superman storyline.
Yeah.
Like, the thing is, that could have been like 2-3 movies off that alone, and it's just like, it wasn't enough time for that. We would have needed another Superman movie or like a third one for that.
Like, they smashed up a lot in that freaking Batman v Superman movie.
It's like,
Even though I'd say-
Superman's huge moment. Like,
Yeah.
you can't like squander that.
Yeah.
they destroyed it. Like, now it's honestly ruined now. They
Yeah,
can't
it
do
is.
it in like a live action because they did it in Justice League.
Yeah, they did. It's like, ugh. I really did. Like, even though I will defend Batman v Superman, but I mean, just watch the Ultimate Edition. The Ultimate Edition is the better version, but it's like it just smashed up like a lot of stuff. They smashed up freaking Injustice, Death of Superman, freaking just a bunch of these comic book storylines into one. It was just a huge mess. Like, I was all like, you could have freaking saved this for separate movies or freaking sequels.
Yeah, you could tell they
I
were
wanted to-
trying to play their cards way too early. It's like, guys, we haven't gotten there yet.
I want to ask, what did you guys think of the pacing of the movie?
I thought it was fairly fair for a superhero movie. I thought it was fair.
I heard a lot of
and
people
everything.
saying that it was going at breakneck speed. I didn't really get that feeling. Maybe I'm just used to
Breakneck
fast.
speed.
Maybe I'm just used to fast pacing. I thought the pacing was fine.
Yeah, I thought the pacing was fine too.
Yeah, I was not bothered by it.
Me neither. No,
Yeah,
we got a good amount of Clark Kent. We got a good amount of Superman. Like,
Yeah.
I have no complaints.
Yeah, I would have put a little more Clark Kent on it, but it's like I was fine with it. Like, I do get where people mean with the breakneck speed. Like, it is paced fairly quick in terms of like how scenes begin and end, and like going from the next point and that. But for the type of movie it is, that pacing feels fine for it. Like, it didn't feel like it was going way too fast. Like, I was able to understand everything. Like, that movie had a lot of characters and a lot of plot points going on in that.
Yeah,
And I never felt lost at any point. So it's like, that's a good sign that it was paced well, where you're not feeling like, man, the scene's going on long. And the scenes that did go on long were ones that it needed that space to breathe for a bit.
yeah. This wasn't no Illumination Mario movie. This wasn't live action Inspector Gadget. You can actually tell what's going on.
I need an explanation of this pocket universe we have here. Like, what is this pocket universe? It was paced well. Like, they explained it, what it was, and yeah, I was happy with it and everything and stuff. Also, the whole, speaking of explanations, the whole debate How does everybody not know that that's Clark Kent under those Superman under those glasses? We finally kind of get an explanation. It's like, hey, like he hypnotizes people thinking he's a different person. But I'm like, okay, I'm cool with that.
That's fine. And I guess he changes the tone of his voice because, sure.
Yeah, yeah. It's like even though Christopher Reeves, he does that perfectly, that transition from Clark Kent to Superman, especially that one scene.
Oh, that scene's brilliant.
Yeah, that scene was brilliant, everything like that. But you could turn it right away. Oh yeah, Christopher Reeve is Superman. It's all like, but this one, it was like a good explanation. I was like, all right, so they kind of went with like a whole Aladdin remake type style. It's all like, hey, like nobody will know it's you. Everyone will think you're a different person. Like it's like, yeah, I do like that explanation. Finally, we get a movie that kind of explains the whole glasses debate.
I can't find a give a bit damn. But yes, like thank God.
It's like we no longer have to wonder, it's like, how are they not noticing this?
How are you not noticing this guy?
But Clark just tells everybody because everyone adjusts the gang just knows. When
Yeah.
talked to him, it's like, yeah, Clark Kent, he's told everybody.
Also, back on that topic of the pocket dimension, I also love how they explained that's like, oh my god. Of course, like, again, Lex is just that petty. He set up a whole pocket dimension just to plot against Superman, and okay, I won't lie. I thought the whole all the monkeys like being like burner accounts for social media thing. I won't lie. I thought that was kind of dumb because yes, I know Lex would totally set something up like that, but there's enough people in the world who would just naturally hate Superman for no reason. I don't think you need to artificially set it up that much.
That's just James Gunn.
Lex is so dumb. Is so petty. He would do something like that, and that feels like something you'd see in like the animated series.
Yeah,
as like a one-off, like it'd be like the end of a commercial break. Like, what? Monkeys? That little stinger.
Yeah, it's like maybe I'm just.
It's James Gunn being James Gunn. It's like, yeah, this is all you guys right now on Twitter.
Yeah, that was a bit of a James Gunn moment. Same with admittedly with the Green Lantern like taking out the military with a bunch of fingers. Like, okay, yeah, this is the Gunn moment. He's jumping the gun. Oh my god.
Hashtag super shit.
I hate
that one the most.
I hate that damn line. You know that, Lois. God damn it.
And this movie is the comedy bits work really good too.
Yeah,
yeah, they do.
There was a few Gun moments, but I don't think but I thought they were handled fairly fine. And even if there was one that was like kind of on, it didn't take me out of the experience or kill the production.
Yeah. Like, there's always going to be some that maybe don't land as hard, but then it's like, but the balance at least was right. Like, there are times when it was doing the jokes, okay, funny, it's good, but then when it got serious, it kept to being serious. That's one of my biggest pet peeves, honestly, and sometimes in some of these superhero movies is that they can't let a moment just be earnest. It always has to end on a joke, and it takes me out.
Oh, yeah. People have been calling it, like, Whedon writing. But correction, it's not Whedon writing. It's just some hack trying to replicate it who can't do it.
But even watching Avengers 1, it kind of bothers me. It's like that scene at the end. Iron Man is on the floor, and then Hulk screams. It's just like, damn, it was almost a moment, and then...
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I like with Guardians, is like, when those movies get serious, they hold on it. They don't throw jokes in.
Mm-hmm.
They don't. Nope.
They let the actual, tension seek in. Thank God.
Yeah, especially Guardians 3, like that whole.
Oh yeah.
Did that movie get sad? They're not like, let's throw a joke in. Like they throw a joke in a few minutes after just so the audience can stop crying. But like when it's serious, it's serious.
Mike,
you stabbed yourself with something.
And I appreciate that with this movie. It's like when like the dude. Like Lex killed that dude. They didn't like try and play a joke after that. They let that moment sit.
It's like you felt that. You see the tear coming off of his face. It's like, that hurt. Like, there was no reason to do that. He just did it because he knew he hated it. It's like, oh my lord.
Shoot, honestly, I was feeling a little something when the robots were getting tore up.
Oh yeah.
Like Crypto's getting hit with the nanites. He's getting hit, and the robots are getting like destroyed in there. When Gary got almost killed.
Oh yeah. I was a little surprised. I thought we would have saw a little bit more of the robots, but no, I think they were used the perfect amount in my opinion.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. It's like freaking. If you think about it, I was actually looking at cast for like the voice actors for the robots. Bradley Cooper played another role. He was like, you played one. I played one of the robots. Freaking. And James Gunn actually got most of the other cast, the actors who played Mantis.
Palm Clemente.
Yeah.
Michael Rooker, who's in every
Rooker
single James Gunn movie.
Yeah, Michael Rooker. I was like, where's Michael Rooker at? I was like, oh yeah, I forgot his character died in the Suicide Squad. Wonder how they're bringing him back. Oh, he's a robot.
They implanted his skull in him or something.
Pretty much.
There's
speaking of cameos, Peacemaker
Oh
cameo.
my god.
I was so like, whoa, I did not expect that.
Sure, why not?
Yeah, you see Superman? Yeah, he's a super douchebag.
He's still in the heel era, I see.
Still in the heel era, he is.
Speaking of cameos, Supergirl. Who forgot she was in this movie? They announced it like a year ago. They said, oh yeah, Supergirl's in the movie, and I was like, oh yeah, for sure. And then when it happened, I was like, oh yeah, they did announce that. So it actually took me by surprise.
I'm shocked they went for that angle. It's like, damn, okay, he's met his cousin. Why not?
Yeah, it turns out she owns crypto. It's like he's just babysitting pretty much.
Oh my god, she's a very.
I can't wait to see that movie. Pretty much like what's her backstory and all this and everything. A lot of people were like, a lot of people were complaining like, oh, she's a drunk freaking young college girl, blah 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 type character. I'm like, I mean, I'm okay with it. Shit.
Yeah.
It's like,
Looking at that cast, Lobo gonna be in that movie. So all right.
Oh yeah.
I'm locking in.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Jason Momoa. Yep.
Oh hell yeah.
It's like finally the role he was born for, pretty much. I thought that was like that's what I always thought, like him as Aquaman was like, that's such a weird casting, but okay, I'm okay with it.
Yeah. I don't think.
Yeah, but it's all like him. I didn't think it was bad neither.
Yeah.
But I think definitely Lobo fits him well, for sure.
Mm-hmm. Most definitely. But before we forget, though, we have to talk about Jimmy Olsen and the girlfriend.
Oh yeah,
I love Jimmy Olsen.
Jimmy Olsen's great in that movie. He's all of us. Jimmy Olsen's all of us, but he's more of a chick magnet this time around.
Yeah, he's got game.
He's the Kirito of this whole movie. He's the. Every girl wants to be with him. Every guy wants to be him. Yes, I want to be a photographer for the Daily Planet.
I want to know the backstory. Like, why did Lex bring this girl in?
I don't like. I guess more like influencer. Like, I don't know. I really don't know.
You know what? I guess he figures he's Lex. He might as well. He could do anything.
Yeah. He's got money. He's got power. Men want to be him. Women don't want to be with him.
Ugh. They like the idea of him, but they don't actually want to be him.
Yeah. Well, everyone, like all the side characters, like they were great. I was excited to see Wendell Pierce in the movie.
Perry. Yes, as Perry White. Yeah, dude, I was all like, what? For the time he had, like, he was good. He was really good as Perry White.
Yeah.
I didn't expect they were gonna as much of like those characters to get as much screen time as they did. And I was happy for that.
Yeah, definitely.
That was a shocker.
Freaking Cat Grant was in that too. I was like, oh shit, Cat Grant. Like, damn, like they just bring every character in the Superman mythos.
Damn, it's like if they like Well, I guess they kind of did it with the Bay TMNT movie though, but it's like they brought in like all of like the employees from like the reporters or whatever. It's like, nope, okay, I guess.
Yeah. But like they're destroying everything. But like, you know, it's a good balance of like who gets screen time and who deserves the more screen time pretty much. It's not everything all bunched up together like freaking the Justice League movie or Batman v Superman and everything. Everyone's got, you know, a good equal amount of screen time that they pretty much deserve.
Yeah.
And everything. Give more focus on like the characters that do matter pretty much.
Yeah, it's a big cast, but they're used well, and I think they're given just the right amount of screen time.
Yeah, definitely. So like definitely no Superman, no Wonder Woman. I mean no Batman, no Wonder Woman, no Green. Well, I mean there was a Green Lantern, but not not Hal Jordan Green Lantern. Yeah. No Flash, no Aquaman. You know.
Which I'm glad. I'm glad this didn't turn into a Justice League movie. It was. This is a Superman movie.
It's a Superman movie. It's isolated, and I love that. James Gunn was like, no, the post-credit scenes are just scenes for the credit. They're not tying up any movie. Because he was mad that Marvel apparently wanted him for Guardians 3 to set up for like Thor or something. He was just like, I don't want to set up for anything. I just want these movies to stand alone.
Yeah.
And I like that the post-credit scenes for these movies were just itself isolated. They didn't need to set up anything else.
Yeah.
Nope, didn't.
He has his moment on the moon. He talks with Mr. Terrific. So, could have done a little bit better.
Well, what do you want me to do? Just want me to break everything apart and put it back together? Kicks the rock.
Sorry.
I saw a video recently where it's all like, oh, it's a message to the fans saying like, hey, I fixed it. Or I fixed this universe.
Oh my god. How meta.
I saw that video. I'm like, oh my god.
God, imagine if they did that, but the movie was actually really bad. Oh my god. Oh man, it was worse than the oh fuck, what was his name? Damn it, it was worse than the Ryan Reynolds Green Lantern.
Well, yeah.
It would take a lot to be worse than that movie.
No, yeah. Well, we'll see what happens with Hal Jordan because I know they're going to have a TV show. Also, Jon Stewart's going to be in that movie, which I'm really excited. I say TV show. Yeah, so I'm really excited for that TV show. Yeah. Like hopefully, you know, because Green Lantern, like the whole mythos with that character, it's one of my favorite comic books and everything. It's like I'm really looking for what they do with what James Gunn does with Green Lantern and stuff, and with what we got with Guy Gardner. I'm like, oh, I'm really excited what they do with it.
And I love the Jon Stewart ones. I'm like, oh, I'm ready.
Yeah.
But man,
it's like a lot of build. Like definitely looking forward to this whole new universe that James Gunn has. It's like after watching Superman, I do have high hopes. Like it's like, hey, we probably won't get a Justice League in like 5-6 years. Finally,
take your time. Honest to God, take your time.
Take your time on it though. Let's like we're in no rush.
Yeah.
And also, can we get a Lollipop Chainsaw sequel in a Scooby-Doo 3? No, that's never happening.
I can't wait for the Batman to be included at some point in Superman.
I feel like that's what they're gonna eventually do.
They kind of mentioned that a little bit. They said that like if there's a thing like they kind of are connected. They can be in there. Mm-hmm.
Because like, hey, it's like I'm all down for Robert Pattinson being Batman / Bruce Wayne in this universe. I'm okay with it.
Yeah, and honestly, like after how the Joker movies went, like I think we're done there.
Yeah, we're never gonna get another Joker movie again. Now after that second movie, I don't want to see Joker.
You know what's funny?
I'll see Joker again in the Batman, but I'm not gonna see him in his own movie.
Yeah,
I never seen Joker 2 till this day.
Well, if you see it, we're about to do a 3-hour-long conversation. I'll talk you down from a phone call.
My headcanon is that the movie ended after he shot Bruce Wayne. That's my headcanon.
That's how it should. It should have just ended in the first movie because you don't know if the events of like certain things were all in his head, and it was kind of opened up, and then the second movie was like, nah, it happened. Like, oh, cool.
Eh. But yeah,
I guess
that would have been the perfect way to end it. Like, yeah, this is his film, his victory. He won. There you go.
Like that movie didn't need a sequel,
Yeah.
but it's like the fact that they did it and it's a musical, even though it's like that's what they said in the beginning. Everyone's complaining like, "Oh, damn! Did you like read what it was going to be?" Like even at the beginning, it's like I know what I'm gonna walk into, but everyone just like it's like not a good musical from what I heard.
Oh no, it's not. I love musicals. That ain't good.
Yeah. We gotta make that podcast films or franchises or series or whatever that didn't need a sequel. We're definitely gonna talk about Back to the Future if we ever do that.
I mean that series ended perfectly.
Yeah.
That's all like. But it's always a big debate. They didn't need a part 3. I'm like, I felt like it did.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
Part 2 ends on like a cliffhanger. It
does.
It ends off with the footage from the next movie. It's like you need. I never understood that. Hey, for 3,
Yeah,
3's
same.
good. 3's great. Like I don't get it.
I had like after I think because the anniversary for like where the movie starts out in July 3rd. I saw the first Back to the Future movie after. I was like, let me just watch all of them. And it's like Back to the Future 3. I still enjoy it. It's like it's still a good movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Freaking yeah. I took it as a Western, like, you know.
Yeah.
Everyone thought it was all like, oh, you know, everyone expected like the DeLorean, you know, traveling through all these other times and everything. It's like, no, this dude is like trying to get back. Doc Brown's like, hey, it's like, I'm here to get you back. I don't want to go back, Marty. Leave me alone.
You want all the different times? Watch the show. Play the Telltale games.
I need to play the Telltale game.
That's everyone is like, I want Back to the Future Part 4. Play the Telltale game. It's exactly
that's what I need.
Yeah.
That's what I need to play. I need to play that. I need to play the Telltale. I heard great things about that Telltale.
Oh, the game's
game.
amazing.
Yeah,
It's really good.
Yeah, but freaking.
Speaking of amazing, Superman. This movie was amazing.
Yes.
It was amazing.
And also, there's a thing I have to watch, pick it up on my next viewing. Apparently, in one of the scenes, there's like a newscaster talking. It was Will Reeve, Christopher Reeve's son.
Oh shit!
As a cameo.
Oh damn, that's crazy. I did not know that. I need to see that. I can't wait for like a second viewing on that one for sure.
Well, I'm watching it again tomorrow, so I'll definitely have to keep my eyes peeled for that. Just to.
You're watching it tomorrow?
Yeah. My mother wanted to see it though, but she was having issues that couldn't make it to the last one.
Gotcha. Yeah, make sure you eat well next time.
I will.
Don't miss that ending.
Well, this was around the time I started feeling sick though, and I'm not feeling nearly as sick, so I'm doing better.
Yeah.
But before I forget, there's one more scene I want to talk about, and I don't know why this scene just really gets me, but it's the scene where like he flies into LexCorp. Not the first one, the ranting one, but it's the other one where he comes in and he just talks to Lex, basically saying like, yes. Despite all my genetics, I'm still human. I get afraid.
Mm-hmm.
I make mistakes, but every day I come in, put one foot above the other, and go about my day and try to do the best I can. It's like at that moment he just told it to his face, and all of his employees is like, yeah, he's just as much human as the rest of them are. And I like to imagine that Lex, like, he knows, he believes him full-heartedly, but he just does not care. It just kind of just shows how petty and evil Lex is at that point. It's like, damn. At this point, the guy's more human than me. Like, I don't care. I want you dead. I hate you.
Yes.
It's literally that scene from Regular Show. What is your problem? What did I do? You were born.
It's like that one scene in Family Guy where Glenn Quagmire finally admits to Brian, I hate your guts and this is all your flaws and everything. That's why I hate you.
That if he was actually wrong.
But it's the wrong person to be saying that too.
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say.
I don't think there was that much intended sincerity behind it, because a lot of what he said was right, but like they're also using Glenn to do it, so it was kind of a straw man bit.
Yeah. I was like, if it was Cleveland Brown or Joe Swanson, that'd be fine.
Yeah.
But for Quagmire to say it, I'm like, We don't want to talk.
Yeah,
But,
Seth
but
MacFarlane
no,
character.
that scene was great.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was great.
Like that was one of the top scenes in there.
Mm-hmm,
That
definitely.
and the scene where it's in the war and the kid has the flag
Oh,
up
yes.
and
Oh,
yelling
yeah.
Superman, and everyone starts chanting his name, and then that's when they finally have the John Williams theme start playing fully.
Uh-huh.
Man, man, in the theater, full goosebumps. I was a little misty. I was like, "This is what I've been wanting."
Yes.
This Superman right here, this kid. And I love just even the fact that they do like the twist where it's like he doesn't even go over to save him. It's the Justice Gang.
Mm-hmm.
Just that even though Superman wasn't there, his ideals of saving everyone still happened.
Mm-hmm. The idea.
So like,
maintains.
yeah, the idea of him maintains even if he's not there. So I'm like, people who are like, this movie sucks. I don't get it. Like, I really gotta hear a review. I gotta talk to someone who hates this movie, so I can go scene by scene to see like what was like standing out.
I mean, to each their own, I suppose. Do you want me to?
Yeah, if someone hates it, like that's fine. I'm not gonna get like offended. I'm just really curious. Like, what was like, man, that was awful.
Yeah, like a proper like. Actually, I don't know if I want to watch like a 3-hour video essay on it.
Oh, I refuse those. Someone's already done that. I'm not watching those because that's all nitpicking. I'd rather talk to someone in person where I can actually bounce off ideas. Because if it's 3 hours of people who all hate the movie saying it sucks, I'm not gonna learn anything.
I can't for the life of me find that tweet, but I love that NCS Master tweet. That's like my new my new genre that I hate on YouTube, those multi-hour video essays, and most of the time they're just filled with nitpicking, subjective takes, or bad faith takes. It's like, oh my god.
People are gonna nitpick. People are gonna nitpick. It's like, well, okay, so Crypto dragged him with the cape to pick him up, but when
who cares?
he was in the pocket dimension in the river, Crypto couldn't pick him up. How come that didn't happen?
Oh my god.
People are gonna nitpick every little single thing, and they're gonna find a way to nitpick it.
This is what
it's like. Wait, how did they get access to Superman's lair? I don't think they explained it in the movie.
Like, this is what happens when you get too inside baseball about this.
Hey, how'd they get all those people from the pocket dimension? Because after Lex was arrested, they were all free. Who went to save them? So people are gonna nitpick everything.
People are gonna nitpick, yeah.
And I'm like, maybe you should just watch the movie and just let it play out. Don't be looking for everything.
Yeah, for real.
Or maybe just not go looking for problems. How about that?
Yeah, because if you go into the movie expecting to hate it, you're gonna start like looking at everything as like as an issue.
Yeah,
it's why I never will go into a movie being like this movie's gonna suck because it's already gonna cloud my vision of the movie.
Yeah, but anyway, that's enough people onlining for me because at the end of the day, there's always gonna be people online. Oh, I'm sorry, monkeys online.
Yeah.
Monkeys on.
What's this movie?
Hashtag super shit.
Once this movie comes to streaming or DVD, you know that clip's gonna get posted everywhere.
I've already seen it. You've been bootlegging that scene. I've already seen that gif of that moment.
God. Oh my lord. But anyway, do you guys got? Yeah, there it is.
but overall, what's the future looking like for this new DC universe in your guys' opinion?
It's looking hopeful. I love the tagline that they kind of use to describe well, not necessarily in the advertisement, but more behind the scenes. They describe like Superman as the type of person though who still believes in kindness in a world where everyone believes that kindness is old fashioned. I think that's a good description for him.
Yeah.
But overall, like, I'm optimistic. Fingers crossed.
Yeah, I'm really excited for the future of kind of where they go with it. Like when James Gunn had his initial keynote when he became the head of DC for like the film side and was kind of talking about his future of like the movies and what he kind of has. Like I'm excited for where it's gonna go. Like so far in the new era of it, and I'd say it started with the Batman. I feel like that to me is when it started. That and like the Suicide Squad, because now that's officially when it's in the like new territory. And it's like so far, like they've been striking gold with it. Like Penguin, like that show was cool. Batman was great. I really like Suicide Squad. Like this was amazing. And it's like we have Supergirl next year. We got also Peacemaker was really good.
Oh yeah, we still got that later on this year too. So
yeah, next month I think.
Yeah, next month. Yeah, next month.
Yeah, I think next month. So it's like they're in a really good spot. Like I'm excited where they go with it, and I think just their approach of honestly just picking characters that seem like they'd make good movies and just good stories out of, like that's the best direction.
Yeah, the previous one, it had its moments. You know, I liked the first Wonder Woman movie. There were parts of like, okay, if you want to commit your whole afternoon to the Snyder Cut, so be it. But a lot of it was just kind of missed potential, I would say. But for now, I think we're in... Sorry, what?
Yeah. No, we were going to say finish. Go ahead. Sorry.
But I think we're on to greener pastures.
Yeah. Really looking forward to see what they go with. Like, I really do hope when you know, they do bring in Robert Pattinson as Batman. I'm really excited for it. Yes, I'm a big Batman fanboy. Frickin' Superman sucks still, even though this movie was great. I still prefer Batman.
I gotta pick a side.
But I'm really looking. I gotta pick a side exactly. It's like at the end of the day, it's all about Batman. But anyway, yeah, like I'm really looking forward to it. You know, the movie was great, definitely. Really hoping what they see what they go with, and especially what really more interested in what B, C, D list heroes and villains James Gunn will bring into this universe. Because man, we got Polka Dot Man, we got Metamorpho.
We're getting that Booster Gold movie at some point.
We're getting Booster Gold. Where's Condiment King?
Yeah, Condiment King. I was thinking that. Yeah.
Condiment King, goddammit. I need that character in this universe.
Condiment King.
I feel like that character's name came up in some kind of talk. If someone can make that character good, I feel like James Gunn could make Condiment Man be actually legit. Where I'm like, damn, that kind of rock with that movie.
Condiment King, the I forgot what his name was, the Ultra Magnum, I think. The Ultra.
The which one?
It's Ultra something though. It's like a big smart ape, not Gorilla Grodd.
Oh, no, not Gorilla Grodd.
No, not Gorilla Grodd. If I look at the Ultra Knight, I think. Here, I'll look him up.
That freaking. I'm thinking Rainbow Raider. We're looking for Golden Glider. Freaking bring her too. Like bring them all, just bring them all in, pretty much. But yeah.
Ultra Humanite, that's his name.
Yeah. Ultra Human. Oh, okay, I know who you're talking.
Give me my Light Tray movie.
that one guy that was in that first Batman comic book. You know, the one that bring him in there.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know who he is.
Bring in Plastic Man and have him be the morbid version where he goes into people's bodies and like expands. Okay, maybe not that morbid.
Well, knowing James Gunn, he probably will have that somewhere. He'll probably have that somewhere. Freaking who? Bring in Catman. Freaking Batman's equal.
We'll get there. We'll get there one day.
Well, we'll get there. Well, looking forward to it. But any closing thoughts so far?
Nope. I've said everything that I've needed to say.
Okay.
Honestly, yeah. Just really great Superman movie. I like the direction that they went with it. I'm excited to see where like a sequel would go from here. That's really where I'm curious now. Like I feel like the second movie is gonna like tonally feel more like grounded in a way.
Yeah.
This one definitely the one to be like super like cheerful, like really like high energy. I feel like the next one's gonna be grounded in a way. They're gonna have to really like it'll be like the Spider-Man 2 in a way. I feel like tone wise. We also get this kind of has like a Spider-Man 1 feel to it in a way. Where it really feels like a comic book movie. It has like the hokiness in there. But it feels earned. It doesn't feel like too much. And I feel like the next one probably would be. But we'll see when that comes. We got time. There, we probably won't see a second one of this for like 3-4 years.
Hey,
Which I'm okay with.
yeah, take your time.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that. Like, there's a lot of other movies they gotta get to. I'm cool with.
Yeah.
I do not want like a situation where it's like, boom, the next movie is out like a year later. Like, no.
No, thank you. I almost forgot to mention at the theater they had free comics of this. So
Ooh. See that one, I'm super jealous. No pun intended.
yeah, they just
Dang it, that's cool.
they were handing them out. It's like, yep, okay, sure.
I'm jealous. They didn't give out anything. I don't know what they said they were going to bring. They're going to if you get the ticket, you get like the Clark Kent glasses. I didn't get them at all.
Damn it.
You know the thing is like a lot of those things are you have to go opening night or early in the morning. But the thing is sometimes, especially now because they have like so many screenings the day before, they usually run out of that before it even comes to Friday. At least my theater, like when Oppenheimer was in theaters, they had a thing where if you saw it opening day, you got an IMAX film strip, like a 70mm film strip with like some like framed from the movie, and like they didn't have them when I went. They were like, "Oh, that's all gone."
Oh my god.
So it's definitely watching that GIF. Honestly, yeah, I feel like that. If I went, because every time I go and I know they have something like that, they never have it.
Dude, no, I'm jealous. I'm Lex Luthor right now. I'm like, fuck you, Mr. Game Guy. That comic should be mine, not yours.
I think I don't know if this is true. I heard a rumor of what was his name? Nicholas something who played Lex in this movie?
Nicholas Hoult?
Nicholas Hoult, yeah. I heard a rumor saying that apparently like he actually did audition to try to play Superman in this film. So like, in a meta sense, it kind of works.
Oh yeah, I remember when that was rumored. Like,
oh damn,
like early on when that actually was rumored for him to play Superman. And at the time, I was like, I can kind of see it, but he plays a way better Lex. Like I
definitely
feel him in there. Mm-hmm. And David Cornswell, like perfect as Superman. Like that's great casting. And apparently, because James Gunn mentioned it yesterday, he found him because he was watching Pearl. And he was like, "Who's that guy?" He's like, "Oh, I need to call him up." He's like, "He's I see Superman in him. Let me call him up." So to any actors out there, take every role you do serious. You never know where it's going to lead you.
Mm-hmm. Don't phone it in.
Because he might have just been like, "Oh, this Pearl movie, I'll do it." Okay, it's like that led him to Superman.
Don't be like George Clooney and Batman and Robin. But yes, absolutely wonderful casting. Almost forgot to mention that wonderful casting.
Yeah, all around
great casting, great film. Really looking forward to the future of this new DC universe. We're really looking forward to the shows coming out. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Well, with that, everybody, thank you guys so much for watching. This has been MrESPNozaX.
MGG.
Gaming with Soup. You go on.
MGG.
Superman with Class.
This is why we discuss orders of introduction. But anyway, we'll see you guys in the next one. Later.
See you.
Later.